Hello everybody, it's feet today. So we're working through the whole body, but there's a big emphasis and focus on mobilizing, strengthening, and feeling those feet. Let's get started on the feet. Place them hip width apart. We're gonna just close our eyes so we can bring the awareness into the feet, them being grounded on the floor. And we want to feel the big toe base, the small toe base, and the heels like a tripod pressing down into the floor, into the ground. And then bring the awareness into the toes and lift the toes up and spread them out and then drop them down back into the mat. And lift your toes up. Still pressing the big toe base down, small toe base down, spread them out, and then bring them back down. And lift the toes, spread them out, and then bring them back down. And now try to just push the big toe pad into the mat a little stronger. And then same thing with the second toe. Third toe, fourth toe. See if you can address those and the pinkies. And then back through the fourth and the third and the second and then the big toe. And then try to notice what happened to the pelvic floor in the meantime. And maybe, hopefully, you got some activity up into your pelvic floor by just setting up your feet nicely. And then open your eyes and lift your heels, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Now you need even more pelvic floor and lift through the top of the head to keep your balance and then drop your heels down again. Your navel is pulled into your back, into your spine, lift up. Feel the strength in your calves. Lower down, lift up and exhale. And inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift one more time. And inhale, lower. And now try to lift the front of the feet and then back down, spreading those toes again. And try to lift the front of the foot, both sides, and then down. And lift again so the weight goes down on the back on the heels. And forward, and then one more of those. And then just lift one heel and work through that one foot and the other heel. Stretching the foot. And then one more. And then feel the feet grounded down, tripod, big toe base, small toe base, heels, pressing down the toes nice and wide. Now the arms are gonna circle all the way up and over. And then down and roll down your spine. And then go onto all fours. And extend your feet here and inhale. You have a neutral spine, length through your neck. Exhale, lift your knees with your extended feet. And then switch to flex. So tuck your toes under and lift the knees again. Ribs are pulled in into your midline. Shoulders are wide. Now you keep switching between extended feet and flex feet. extend the feet. Feel the strength of the back of the foot. Lift from your abs. Pelvic floor is engaged and pulled in. And then hold it up here and go up in pulses. Lots of front side, so the whole abdominal wall is pulled in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Extend your feet now. Do the same thing. And pulse, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Ribs in, navel in. Feel the width in your shoulders, length through your neck. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release. Now just sit back. Take a breath. Roll up and sit onto your heels. Now take the hands behind you and just push the hips up. And come back. And now tuck your toes under and sit back and stretch your feet here. Now extend your feet again and just lean back, supporting with your hands so you can stretch the feet in an extended situation. And tuck the toes under again and stretch. Seated on your heels, extend your feet and try to find a good position for your hands to support, to just lean back into the stretch. So this can be pretty intense. And one more time. Toes under, just sit down. And for some people, this is already very intense to just sit like that. And then just rock back. And then get ready, toes tucked under, to extend back up. Sit bones up in the air. Inhale, exhale, coming up slowly. And now hands to your chest. Go into a squat. Strong in your legs, feeling grounded through your feet. And now you're going to lift the heels here. Try to balance and back down and lift. You need your pelvic floor on board. Try to lengthen through the whole spine, up through your neck. The toes are nice and wide. Calves feeling strong. Well, this is really working your arches. Refresh your abs and your pelvic floor. Pull your shoulders back. Close your ribs. And then if you can, try to stay up on the balls of the feet, heels up high. And then maybe you can pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, big circle up. Ready to roll down all the way. And now walk out into a high plank here. Find your plank. Glutes are active, navel is pulled in, shoulders are wide. And now push forward and pull back. And push and pull. Push and pull. And we'll have 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. And then lower the knees. Extend your feet. Slowly lower down, all the way down into the mat. Have the hands underneath your forehead. And now inhale here and exhale and lift up into a back extension. Hold it up in the air. And now pull the heels in, bend your knees with a extended foot position. And then go out. Now flex and pull the heels in with a flex foot position. And point, pull, flex, and pull. If this is too hard, feel free to just let your upper body relax into the mat and just do the legs. Switch, pull, switch, pull. Activating the glutes and the hamstrings and your back extensors. Keep breathing. Keep pulling the navel in. And one more flex. And then release. Just release down into the mat. Give your pelvis a little wiggle. And then take the hands underneath your shoulders and push into a cobra while flexing one foot. Reaching up and then down again. In. Now the other foot. Just tuck the toes under on one foot and get that little bit of stretch here of the foot. And down. And just go as far as it feels good on your back, in your back, for your body situation right now. And one last time on the right foot. And release. Now turn onto your side. Bending the bottom leg and extend the top. And now bring the leg forward in a point and then flex, bring it back. So a pretty regular side kick, classic. Inhale and exhale. So the foot gets some attention here with the articulation in a point and flex, which really does mobilize your nerve, your sciatic nerve, quite nicely. Inhale, so it's not just decoration. And inhale forward, exhale back. And you want to keep your stability here. So your pelvis isn't moving, it's just the leg. Inhale, exhale. And inhale. And exhale, and we'll have two more. And then one more. And stay up with this leg, and we're gonna go up on the elbow. And either stay here or lift up into the plank. And now we're just gonna circle the foot. Now see if you can really only circle the foot and not the whole leg. So keep everything else stable. Feel that bottom knee pushing into the mat, the elbow pushing into the mat, reaching through the top arm, and then reverse the circles. Your feet are going to get tired. They might be sore tomorrow. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then release. Come up seated. Take a side bend. And we'll go straight into the other side, lying down on the left side. Keeping the bottom leg bent, top leg extended, getting ready for that side kick, going forward in a point, flex to bring it back. Big emphasis on the core here too. Inhale and exhale. Closing the ribs. Keeping your pelvis stable, working the glutes as well, the abductors, last one here, and then let that leg stay up in the air, lift up onto the elbow, and if you like, lift all the way up into your plank, and then circle your foot, draw the abs in. Refresh that shoulder, bottom shoulder is working. You're trying to lift the weight off it and you're working your glutes. Bottom leg is pushing away from the mat. And reverse your circles. Keep your legs still and it's only just in the foot articulating in your beautiful circles. Abs are pulled in and we'll have 3, 2, 1, release, and come up into your side bend. And then make your way onto your back, nice and smooth. And here, we're just gonna easy flex and point, just rocking through the foot. Meanwhile, your abs are pulling in and stabilizing, so the rocking only is happening in the feet and not in your pelvis at this point. And then release it down. Inhale, exhale, peel off into a bridge. Now the feet are pressing down. Inhale at the very top. Exhale, roll down. And inhale in a neutral. Exhale, peel off. So the toes are now nice and wide and long. You feel the pressure on the big toe base, small toe base, and the heels, your tripod. Your inner ankles, which we haven't really talked about yet, they are lifted. So you have a little marble underneath. Imagine that. So you'll keep that space open. That prevents your foot from falling inwards, from dropping. Will support your arch. And the last one all the way down. And now stay here and inhale. Exhale, lift one foot up into a tabletop, and then the other one will follow with a nice and stable pelvis. Rib cage connecting to your pelvis. Now flex your feet, turn out so the heels will press together. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to push forward and we're going to point and then go through the toes and back. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the stability in the abs. You want to articulate your feet and bring them back. Exhale. Through the feet, toes, foot, and back. The inner thighs are pulling together. And we'll have 4 more of those. Three more. Draw those abs in. 2. rock side to side. Nice and soft in the lower back. The feet are now just relaxing down. And then hold on to the outside of the feet for a happy baby position. And you're still rocking, but you really are holding on to the feet. Give them some feedback. Meanwhile, you're opening your hips. You're relaxing your stomach. And then just take one foot and just give it a little push, a little pressure. Just give it a massage into the ball of the foot, into the center of the foot, the arch, and the heel. And then bend it both ways, supination and pronation. And go through each toe, give them each a little wiggle. And then the other foot, you want to press into the ball of the foot. Just give it a nice massage, maybe even some pressure to release some tension and to pop. Sometimes that is necessary too. Now go into the arch, the midfoot, and into the heel. I know those feet are really liking it. Some attention and some touch. And then into the supination and pronation. Bending that foot, rotating, and now the wiggles. Each one gets a little wiggle. And then release. So now the feet are going to go down on the mat. You're going to close your eyes and you're just going to feel those feet being so alert. Maybe there's some tingling and vibration. Maybe they're all buzzy. Just try to get some feedback and some awareness. It's really highlighting the sensations in the feet. And pull your knees into your chest now. A little rock, and the next rock will take you onto one side for you to get up, seated. And then into a cross-legged. Now feel the feet as they're positioned in your cross-legged. Close your eyes here. Take a couple of breaths. Again, the feet in the center of the awareness. And maybe that really is also grounding your mind, as it is such a clear focus all the way through, which can have such a beautifully centering effect. And then open your eyes when you're ready. Take the arms up. Big deep inhale, palms of the hands together, and then down through your center line. And you're done. Happy feet. Thanks for joining.